Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
This dumbass just jumped online and ruined my entire video. Alright, I just gotta say this real quick. Jose was right. Their mouths move fucking weird in the cutscenes. Yeah, their mouths just move funny. I don't know what it is. Alright, so here we go.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
You know what I just thought? Maybe the character's lips move funny because it wasn't originally in English language and they never bothered to switch the mouths over. I know that this is that Remedy is a I want to say Swedish, but I might be wrong.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Alright, we're gonna go back into the car and we're gonna start this game up right. That dream sequence was just that, a dream. It has nothing to do with the game itself other than it teaches you.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a bastard child.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Sync by Microsoft.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Just remember, Sync sponsors The Tester.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me.
I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. From the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Alright, crazy ass lady. But here we go.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again?
Fuck guys, I'm sorry, that was a malfunction. My mic went off for a second. But anyway, there's a secret achievement here. If you run that, you're gonna come up to this same diner later in the game. I'm not gonna tell you when, I'm not gonna tell you where. But if you do hit that jukebox again, you will be able to get an achievement called Drink 'em Boat Up.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Lime
I didn't
and
want to wait.
coconut,
I
you
wanted
drink
to
'em
find
boat up.
Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Alright, so we come back here and it's obviously dark. I mean, I'm watching this video for
Hello?
another time, and it's obviously darker than I thought.
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Wake, why are you trusting people? That didn't sound very good. Gotta be honest.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
I mean, I gotta be honest, that didn't sound like, she doesn't sound like the greatest woman in the world. That's not foreshadowing or anything, by the way.
This time, young man. You
I'm
can
just
hurt
saying that.
yourself in the dark.
Again?
This will be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
That's one crazy letter.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's pretty much the extent of this whole entire diner thing. There's not a whole lot of important information, just we did meet some pretty good characters though.
Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe. Now this is what coffee should taste like.
He obviously has a crush on her. It's pretty obvious that I can see that.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Something tells me they didn't mocap their faces right.
Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Believe it or not,
That diner was a real nut house.
damn, I never get a word in edgewise.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Pat Main here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
The Pacific Northwest is a beautiful place. I've never been there myself, but I can just imagine.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Alright, guys, if you go up there, there is a... This is one of the ones that I do know of. There is actually a coffee thermos back up near the car. It's pretty... I mean, I missed it the first time I played through the game, and it wasn't until I went through a walkthrough guide, which is how I got my achievements for my collectibles. I did not look for them myself. I actually had to use a guide. Sorry, guys. I'm not a good gamer. But anyway, here we go. You gotta go to the cabin and unlock the door. Pretty self-explanatory. The game does pick up later on when it starts to get, and also, like I said, I'll be doing.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
I figured out how to do it, so I'll be able to make a more I can figure out how to make a more spontaneous
Hello? Anyone here?
a more spontaneous cast, I guess. Also, here we go. This is the radios. In this game, there are 11 radios, and there are 14 televisions. Some of the televisions are mandatory. The other ones are optional. I need to know by you guys. In this episode, I'm going to play the 2 radios that are in this episode and the 1 television that is optional. If you guys want me to play the radios from this point on, after this episode, if you want me to keep playing the radios and let you guys listen to them, then tell me in the comments. If you don't, tell me in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just do it my own way. And then same with the televisions. If you want me to do the televisions, say yes. If you don't want me to do the televisions, say no. Simple as that. And now, to turn on the radio. Turn it on. Turn it on. Come on. Damn, I didn't realize I wasted so much time talking. Come on, turn on the radio, bro. What was I doing that was so important? Just turn on the damn radio. Turn it. Come on, reach your hand out. Turn on the radio. If I would have known that I would have had this kind of time, I would have been saying, hey, here's what I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about how I think this game is better than Mass Effect 2, only because Mass Effect 2 was supposed to be good, and Alan Wake had nothing going for it except that someone made it. Oh, here we go, radio on.
Have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
I can actually go back and play this music too in the menus. It's pretty cool. If you guys like that, if you guys want me to do that stuff, I'm personally not gonna do it, but you can look that shit up on YouTube. The soundtrack is amazing.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh shit, and you just got freaked out. This game does freak you out. Now, I do have a quick question, actually, you know?
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.